New Zelda game just announced where you play as Zelda. Now this game looks phenomenal, okay? I'm really happy, okay? I love 2D Zelda. I think I might like it even more than 3D Zelda. However, some people aren't happy about this game. See, they consider this game woke because you play as a female protagonist. The horror of playing as a woman. Now, I'm not gonna pretend like there's a lot of people, like most people are excited for the game, or they're memeing the fact that, oh, it's woke because Zelda is a woman now. They're making memes like this. But there are a few people out there who are genuinely upset over the fact that you now play as Zelda and not Link. These people clearly aren't actual fans of the franchise. And even though there are so few of them, their reasons, or just the shit they say, is so fucking stupid that I just had to make a video about it. So without further ado, let's get into some tweets first, and then we're gonna watch a very good video. Now, someone tweeted that they were very excited to play the Zelda game, and this guy responds, being very, very intelligent guy that he is, he responds, even one that features DEI Zelda. And he uses this image, right? So could you imagine, right, being such a fucking loser that you spend hours rendering a picture of an obese black Zelda in a wheelchair, only to then get upset over the picture that you just created? Because all this shit you're talking about, right, this woke DEI Zelda, that's in your head. None of that exists. You created this, right? Like, it's honestly mind-baffling that these people want to be taken seriously. Like, I'm not saying there isn't woke shit in video games, but these people see it everywhere, just the second a woman is even a protagonist. You created this fucking stupid image yourself. Like, none of this is in the game anyway.
Yeah, not playing DEI Zelda written by the faggots at Nintendo Treehouse. Let me play as Link.
Obviously, first of all, people at Nintendo Treehouse don't make games, but they never ever explain like why this shit is woke, right? Why is this woke? Because you play as a woman? Is that your only reason? You don't give a single fucking reason as to why this is DEI, other than you're playing as a woman instead of Link, right? For some reason, it's just really bad and woke that after 20 plus games in the Zelda franchise where you get to play as a Link, you now get to actually play as Zelda. Also, I like the fact that this person just needed to throw a fucking, like, slur into her reply, or to her tweet about Zelda being woke. Yeah, so those were the two tweets I wanted to show you before we get into the video. This video is terrible. Structurally, it's not sound, just in general. It's a terrible video. It's made by a guy called John Del Arroz, right? And he's one of those channels that like posts 4 videos a day about woke shit, you know what I mean? It's one of those channels who has like the same thumbnail for every video, posts 4 times, 5 times a day about how this movie is woke, this video game is woke, and the videos are always like the most low quality, low effort bullshit. Like, that's coming from me, right? My videos aren't high effort, but this is terrible. But anyway, let's hear from John Del Arroz exactly why the new Legend of Zelda game is woke and bad, because the other 2 people didn't give me any fucking examples, any reasons other than you play as a woman. Maybe this guy will actually give reasons.
Well, Nintendo Direct made its big announcements today with a whole slate of games which seems exciting at first glance, and some of them are. I will definitely give credit where credit's due, especially Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime is probably one of the best series Nintendo has, and has stayed that way for a long time. But when you delve into this, Nintendo's got a lot of problems because they are trying to push that DEI agenda that every other video game company has been pushing over the last couple of years. And it starts with the new Zelda game, but it gets even worse as you start to get into the company, which we're going to do in this video right here.
Oh boy, can't wait for this. The one company that I can think of that actually has never put out anything even remotely woke is woke, guys. I wonder how. I can't wait for the logical reasoning and arguments that I will be receiving in this video.
So thank you guys for watching, everybody. Let's get into the news in just a moment. My name's John Del Arroz. I'm a #1 best-selling comic creator, and I have a Kickstarter coming up in just a little bit. So we mentioned this, and the Zelda game then came out. And if you look at a Zelda game, this gets kind of weird because traditionally, a Zelda game has always been Link searching for Zelda, who's been kidnapped, and of course, then he has to fight all these monsters off to get her going. Now we have Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which, does not seem to follow the current Zelda trajectory whatsoever.
Oh no, the game's being original and creative. What a crime.
Not in style, not in anything. This looks like a silly little puzzle game.
What the fuck's this guy on about? What do you mean not in style, not in anything? This looks like a puzzle baby game. Does this guy even know anything about the franchise, or does he think that like 3D Zelda is the only franchise? Hey, retard. 2D Zelda has existed since the beginning and has always either been pixel art or chibi, right? Which is exactly what this is. This is chibi art. This is the exact same art style as the Link's Awakening remake that came out, I think, 2 years ago. If you don't like the art style, that's fine, right? I know a lot of people who prefer like the Links Between Worlds chibi art style to this one, but to say that this is like not following the trajectory and it looks like a baby game and this is not what Zelda games look like is completely fucking false, and you clearly don't know what you're talking about.
That features Zelda then searching for Link. So they have replaced Link and then gone full girl boss with this new Zelda game.
How is Zelda in this game a girl boss? Like, this is the problem with these people that see woke everywhere. They use terms that they don't even know what they mean, right? A girl boss is a character like, for example, Rey from Star Wars or like Korra from Legend of Korra, who are like better than everybody always. Like, they don't need no man and they always like shit on men and are better than every single man around them. All the men around them are incompetent, but at the same time also like in love with her. That is the problem. Those are girl boss, right? This is nowhere near that. The game literally starts with Link rescuing Zelda from Ganon, right? And then after that he falls into like this curse, and now it's Zelda's turn to save Link. How is that at all a girl boss like moment? Nowhere near. Also, this isn't even the first time we get to play as Zelda in a Zelda game. Like, you got to play as Zelda in Spirit Tracks, and also Smash Brothers exists, where you play as Zelda, and she's constantly beating up a bunch of different fucking characters in that game, right? Is that then not woke? You know, because in Smash Brothers, female characters can beat up male characters. Is that okay? That is okay, right? I guess it's the dumbest shit ever. None of this makes any sense when you put more than 2 seconds of thought into it.
Very disappointing for Zelda fans as they see this happening, and it's intentional. If you look at the way Nintendo's been acting lately, they've been trying to follow the culture in the same thing, trying to get rid of their male heroes.
How? Because they also made a Princess Peach game. Like, you do realize, right, that Nintendo constantly puts out Mario games, constantly puts out Legend of Zelda games where Link is the main character, and then the one time where they take the female character from either of those franchises and give them their own game, it's immediately woke, garbage, and obnoxious pandering. That's not how this works. People have been asking for a Zelda game featuring Zelda as the main character for ages, right? You are clearly not a real Zelda fan. Like, you just said, oh, Zelda fans are disappointed, but this is complete bullshit. No one is, except for a few mouth breathers on Twitter, including yourself, who don't count as real Zelda fans because you don't know. And it's not even like you say that they've changed the personality of these characters to be like girl boss. That's not at all what happened. These characters in these games have stayed true to the personality that has been built up for them for the past couple of decades. They just star in their own game now. I don't see at all what's bad about that.
And do exactly what every other corporation's been doing. And there's an agenda for sure.
No, there is no agenda here. This game is also being made in Japan. The DEI, like, woke mindset doesn't really even exist there at all. Also, in the beginning of this video, this guy talks about how he loves Metroid, and then he shows like this crowdfunding thing for his own visual novel, which also stars a female character based on Metroid. And it's like, how is that not woke? I guess that's not woke because those franchises have always starred a female protagonist, and then these other ones are female characters from an established franchise that now get their own game, and that's bad. Like, the amount of mental gymnastics you have to do in order to justify your own product having a female protagonist and not being woke. But this game can't have a female protagonist because it usually has a male protagonist. It's the dumbest shit. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, you're just trying to like justify this shit for yourself, or maybe you're just trying to put out like 4 shitty anti-woke videos a day so you can make a little bit of ad revenue so your life doesn't feel so empty. Maybe it's that.
100%. And this agenda is on display elsewhere because Nintendo of America has the manager, James Wong, describes gamers opposed to wokeness as angry bigots. Previously encouraged racism against white people.
Yeah, so, okay, James Wong tweets retarded shit. What does that have anything to do with the games? He isn't a developer, he isn't a producer, he isn't even like the CEO of Nintendo of America. He's nothing to do with Nintendo of Japan, he's just a manager at Nintendo of America. That doesn't mean shit, right? And the rest of this video is this guy, John, getting upset over tweets made by James Wong. Like, that's relevant to the arguments that he was trying to make before about the new Zelda game. Because it's not. Because I don't care about the political opinion of people associated with Nintendo. Or people who work for Nintendo. Because this guy's a developer. Tell me how the game is woke. Like, just because a guy who works at Nintendo has said woke shit. Because that's the rest of your videos, you're complaining about like what this guy tweeted about Trump. That's not relevant when you're talking about how the new Zelda game is woke. Because your only argument up until now has been, female protagonist, there is a woman in the game. That's your only argument for why this game's woke, and then you go on a rant about James Wong, some random guy nobody fucking cares about. This is the worst video that I have responded to in such a fucking long time, because it structurally is shit. You spent more than half of the video talking about something that isn't even relevant to the main topic, which is why the new Zelda game, according to you, is woke. Your only reasoning up until now has been that there's a woman, and I just realized that most of the video isn't even talking about that, because the first half of the video is you talking about the Nintendo Direct, and then promoting your shitty fucking comic, and then you talk about fucking Zelda for 4 minutes, and then the entire rest of the video is you complaining about this James Wong character nobody fucking knows. James Wong's political opinion, I'm gonna say it again, has no influence over the games that are being made in Japan by Nintendo. And if it does, show me. Give evidence, right? Do something. Tell me why his political opinions show that this new Zelda game is woke. Your only fucking argument has been, there is a woman, I don't like the woman. Shut the fuck up, okay? You're a loser, you're a retard, okay? You're a joke, and if you write, like, you're too fucking stupid to be a writer, dude. Like, you claim to be this, like, #1 writer, you want people to, like, go to your Kickstarter and support your writing. If you write as well as you write scripts for these videos, you are done for. Your books must be so shit. Such an incoherent mess of unstructured ramblings. Anyway, boys, I'm rambling at this point. This is the end of the video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.